Now, I suspect that many of you only clicked this video for the promise of seeing me sporting some fashionable and practical underpants. And for those of you who didn't want to see any of that biz, I guess all I can really say is sorry, because it's definitely coming later. But a review of an outfit has to start with first impressions, and as shallow as this may be, first impressions are normally of the outer layer of one's clothing, not what's under them. Sorry, Tinder users. Kingston KC 310 series business grade SSDs feature firmware-based power loss protection, massive capacities, and performance to spare. In fact, we're using them for our new production server. Click right here to learn more about them. So it's right in the name of the maker of these clothes I picked out for my trip to Asia, SCOTTeVEST. Their specialty is vests. So I guess that's where we'll begin. Now, last time around I tried the travel vest for men with its stunning cargo capacity that allowed me to carry everything you see on this table here in the vest alone. This time, I wanted something that wouldn't make me look quite so boxy, but would still allow me to carry a reasonable amount of stuff in it, so I settled on the featherweight vest for men, for which a typical loadout might look a little something like this. My left breast pocket contains a phone or other portable electronic doodad along with a USB DAC and amp in the Velcro secured sub pocket, and the matching cable for that in the open pocket. In the right breast, I could keep a couple of sticks of RAM in case I need to upgrade a PC unexpectedly, and you might laugh, but that actually did end up happening while I was over there. On the outside are a mere 2 additional pockets, with the left one being a pretty standard fare zipper pocket with lots of space in it, maybe good for storing some extra napkins, some headphones, or a gigantic microbe or something along those lines, and the right containing an elastic band to keep your water bottle upright, and a carabiner button to a loop inside for something you really don't want to lose, like a keycap puller, for example. Opening it up, on the left side, we've got a pen holder, some headphone wire management stuff that I just never use because it's a pain when you go to take the thing off and it pulls on your ears, or worse yet, you forget it's in there and wash your earphones, as well as another zipper with an RFID blocking wallet pocket with a separate mesh pocket for some walking around money, and an ID pocket that is probably more useful for like your gun club membership that you keep in your vest, as opposed to your driver's license that no one is ever going to let you show them through a mesh pocket in your jacket, and that you don't want to accidentally, leave in your other vest in case you need it in an emergency. On the right side of the inside is another pen spot. I chose to put a Sharpie there, so I'll never be caught without one, and an iPad pocket, which you can use for any large object or electronic device if you're into that sort of thing. Overall, the vest struck a good balance between looks, wearability, and cargo capacity for me. Or at least it would have if I hadn't gone to Southeast Asia with it. It was too hot for a vest the vast majority of the time, so the Black Hidden Cargo Pants 2.0 actually got more mileage, especially on my travel days when I knew I'd be in air conditioning most of the time. Like the vest, they've got a nano coating that in theory keeps spills from making them appear wet and from staining, and in practice actually worked really well on baby food, but they otherwise bear very little resemblance to the vest. They look just like pants. In fact, aside from the magnetic clasps on the 2 fairly standard rear pockets, sure, they're comfortable, but they're about the most boring looking pants ever from the outside. But as usual, there's more to them than meets the eye. Without resorting to zipper pockets, the hidden cargos are about as pickpocket proof as possible, since a potential thief would have to be about elbow deep in your biz before he or she would be able to reach anything potentially valuable. So on each side there are, they claim, 3, but I'll call it 2 1/4 pockets. A standard depth normal one for like pocket change and your keys and, I don't know, maybe a pocket calculator, never leave home without one. Then a much deeper one, like all the way down to here, that's kind of split at the bottom. So in theory, you can separate things down there, but in practice, it's only really useful as one ginormous pocket on each side. So throughout my travels, I usually kept my passport and or travel documents in one side, and my cell phone, the only valuable thing I really carried with me, in the other one. Which leads us finally to the grand finale, the travel boxers. They're just like regular boxers, except they cost thrice as much. Oh, and they have some cool features that yours probably don't. So for starters, they're made of an extremely breezy mesh. Look how see-through that is. That was awesome for my trip. And second, they have pockets. Are you gonna be storing a ton of stuff in these pockets? No, of course not, but you can keep some emergency cash in them, and a pack of One Wipe Charlie's peppermint scented butt wipes for men, just in case you run into one of those bathrooms in Asia that has absolutely no toilet paper whatsoever. And on top of that, the package they come in is actually a little water resistant Ziploc bag for your valuables while you travel, which was pretty cool, at least until it broke. So I wouldn't really rely on that necessarily. So it's conclusion time. While SCOTTeVEST Clothes can't do anything for your fashion sense, Taryn gave the outfit I picked out 2 ironic thumbs up while he told me I looked stupid. Brandon said I looked like I was going fishing, as did Luke, and Nick said I looked like the epitome of a dad. And honestly, I don't find myself wearing them that often when I'm at home anyway, because I'm a creature of habit, and throwing a pair of pants into the weekly rotation that isn't my Urban Stars from Costco will cause me to lose track of things like where I put my phone or my keys. This getup did help me carry more stuff and stay more organized on my trip, so ignoring the price, I still really like the SCOTTeVEST stuff. I just wish life was as simple as ignoring the price. Thanks for watching, guys. Like this video if you liked it, dislike it if you thought it just plain sucked. Leave a comment if your feelings are more complicated than that, preferably at the link in the video description to our forum. Also linked in the video description, you can buy a cool t-shirt. I'm wearing a SCOTTeVEST one right now, but we have t-shirts too. We're sort of competitors like that. You can also find a link to where you can contribute to us monthly if you like our videos, or you can change your Amazon bookmark to one with our affiliate codes. Whenever you buy stuff on Amazon, we get a small kickback that helps us out a lot. Thanks again for watching, and as always, don't forget to subscribe.